my channel, you guys remember Jeff Lowe, who took over the GW Zoo from Joe Exotic. He was the one that come in with the money that was supposed to finance it, and he ended up taking it from Joe Exotic. Well, on Tiger King, he was portrayed as basically like a con man that just come in and conned his way into taking over the zoo. Whether or not I believe it, I don't know if I believe it or not. I don't know, you guys. I don't know enough about the situation to know if that's really what happened. But a lot of people seem to think that he was basically a con man, and he come in not really with money, but pretended that he had the money. He financed it enough and then ended up taking it from Joe Exotic. That's the picture that Joe Exotic paints. That's the way that he was painted in the documentary Tiger King. Jeff Lowe and his wife Florien have said that they were not happy about the way that they were portrayed in that series. And it looks like they are going to get to show us who they really are and how they really live, because Jeff Lowe and his wife Florien have signed on to do a reality TV show. And from what Jeff says, it will divulge a lot more information in regards to the relationship between him and Joe Exotic, who, as you guys know, is currently in jail for a 22-year sentence for murder for hire and animal cruelty. Joe says it will be his and his wife's narrative on the real Tiger King, on what really happened with the story. And he said he will come with evidence to support what he has to say. And as you guys know, if you watched my last video, he actually lost the zoo to Carol Baskins. A federal judge in Oklahoma ordered that Jeff Lowe vacate that zoo within 120 days. He gets to take all the animals with him, but he's done with that zoo, which for Jeff Lowe, he says, isn't that bad, because they were already building a bigger and better zoo. This reality show will also show them transferring the animals to the new zoo. Jeff's new facility is in Thakerville, Oklahoma. I think I'm saying that right. It is 60 acres and it is set to open this fall. He said that the reality series will document the daily struggles of running the large facility and all that he has to deal with the employees, and it also will highlight how he deals with fighting all the animal rights activists and the animal rights groups. He said his goal in this reality TV show is to prove that the way Tiger King portrayed him and his wife is not accurate, and to prove that it all can be done, that he can run the zoo, he can work with the animal rights groups, and that he can maintain this group in a legal and legit way. Apparently, from what I'm gathering, that's what he is saying. He says that they have an immaculate reputation with the USDA, who regulates all the zoos in the world. He says that they have a great relationship with them. He says that they have a great relationship with Fish and Game, the state of Oklahoma, and all the game wardens. He said they really like him, so he thinks that it'll be an interesting show. Lauren said that one of her reasonings for wanting to do the show is because she wanted to be able to put a brighter light on things, because she said everybody just wants to put a bad light on roadside zoos, which I've never heard that, I guess. I'm not in the zoo industry, so I don't know, but I've never heard of anything being wrong with a roadside zoo. That's just me. I enjoy zoos. As far as what fans can expect, Jeff says that they have not been given an exact date of when the show will premiere. Due to the COVID-19 situation, they did have to slow down, at times shut down production of filming for the reality show. He says right now they are in pre-production, and that right now they are filming B-roll, whatever that means. But that's what they're doing. He said it's hard with the COVID-19 to put the crews together. People are staying in hotels. There's times that they can film, they can't film, but they are getting it all together, and it will come to fruition very soon. And eventually we will get to see them on our TV screens. I don't know how successful that's going to be. I don't know who wants to watch Jeff Lowe and Lauren operate this zoo. It could be more successful than I'm giving it credit for. Who knows? But the news of them signing on to do this reality show come just days after Carol Baskins was granted control over the GW Exotic Zoo, which, as you guys know, is ran and owned by Jeff. Now, when Jeff found out that Carol won this lawsuit and that they were going to have to vacate within 120 days, he did take to social media. They have an Instagram account where they have over 90,000 followers. It is called Tiger King Park. He put out a statement and it reads as follows: although I'm not personally named in the lawsuit, it appears that Carol Baskins and her desire to exact revenge against Joe Exotics trumps the livelihood of the families that came together to save her life. Without our efforts, it is well known that Carol would no longer be here. We anticipated Carole Baskin's gaining title to the former park that once belonged to Joe Exotic many years ago. It is my understanding that she will also be taking the cages from the zoo, which thankfully means that the animals that she has will finally have the proper amount of space to move around. Please don't worry about our animals. As you saw on the Netflix documentary, I've been building the greatest tiger park the world has ever seen. Thanks to our loyal fans and customers and the amazing people who work at the zoo, the new Tiger King Park is opening in Thackerville, Oklahoma this September, directly adjacent to the world's largest casino, WinStar World Casino and Resort. We look forward to seeing you at our new location this September. Please visit us at www.officialtigerking.com for more information. But in the meantime, we are still open for business, so if you haven't had the chance to visit the zoo and see our animals, this may be your last chance. That is a statement from Jeff Lowe, the owner of the park. So Jeff was not named in the suit, and while Jeff supposedly owns and controls the zoo, legally he doesn't really own the zoo, because from where the judge's standpoint is, the zoo was illegally transferred into Jeff's name to begin with. So that's why he doesn't have to be named in the suit, and she can still be awarded the zoo that appears to be owned by him, but legally is not owned by him. So even in all that I'm reading, nothing is saying really owned by Jeff Lowe. It's just saying operated and controlled by Jeff Lowe. So that's why he doesn't have to be named on the suit. The park was illegally transferred into his name, so Joe has to give it up, you guys. The zoo is now Carole's. Jeff addressed it on the park website and on social media, confirming that Carole is not taking any of the animals. And he went on to thank the fans and the customers and the employees for helping them with the new zoo, for doing everything that everybody has done. He says that with everyone's help, they were able to build and complete the new zoo, and the facility is opening this September. So what do you guys think about that? Jeff Lowe and his wife Florien, they are going to be on our TV screens very soon, some point when they get done with filming, and it's going to cover his relationship with Joe. It's going to cover them moving the animals to the new facility, and it's going to cover him trying to run this facility, and hopefully, his wife says, paint the zoos in a brighter light. And Jeff says, hopefully, it will paint him and his wife in a brighter light, despite the way they were portrayed on the Netflix series Tiger King. So that's what it is, you guys. Just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know. Let me know if you are interested in watching a reality show that will show the life of Jeff Lowe, a zoo owner, and his relationship with Joe Exotic. Let me know in the comment section below, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.